Guerrilla tactics is time for warfare. Yo, we came to battle. Yo, we aim to kill. Aim to kill. Guerrilla tactics is time for warfare. Yo, we came to battle. Yo, we aim to kill. Guerrilla tactics. Guerrilla tactics. Guerrilla tactics is time for warfare. Yo, we came to battle. Yo, we aim to kill. Aim to kill. Guerrilla tactics is time for warfare. Yo, we came to battle. Yo, we aim to kill. Guerrilla tactics. Guerrilla tactics. Guerrilla tactics is time for warfare. Yo, we came to battle. Yo, we aim to kill. Aim to kill. Guerrilla tactics is time for warfare. Yo, we came to battle. Yo, we aim to kill. Guerrilla tactics. Guerrilla tactics.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Zone Talk Sports. We're here straight after the Hell in the Cell, and mind you, I'm in the middle of watching my Cowboys game and Giants game at the same time. But we're here to bring you the review from tonight's Hell in the Cell pay-per-view. It was okay. We'll go over it from top to bottom, and then you guys can give me your thoughts. I'll answer whatever you guys leave in the chat room. I'll answer your guys' questions in the chat room after we do the results and whatnot. First of all, let me give a shout out to you guys that's in the chat room early. Thank you to Cal. Thank you to Simply Deep. Anyway, let's get this show started. So I don't want to miss my Cowboys the rest of this in the game, which I think we just put it to bed here. But the pay-per-view tonight started off with the kickoff show, which was the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. They keep on shitting on the Tag Team Champion. The SmackDown Tag Team Championship was treated like it's nothing. It's always on the undercard. You had New Day versus Rusev Day, which day was going to be a new day of either day. It was a decent match between the two. New Day ended up winning the match. The leading up for New Day, you kind of knew New Day was winning because it was already scheduled for them to go against the Bar at the Super Showdown show in October. So you kind of knew who was winning this match going into it anyway. I don't really know what they're doing with this Rusev Day thing anyway. Vince don't know what to do. Vince never knows what to do with things that got hot on its own. He just knows easily how to fuck it up. Anyway, we'll get on to oh yeah, sorry y'all, I forgot to star the match. If I was going to star the Rusev and New Day match, I'm going to give it a 2. There was nothing special. It sucked, but it was nothing to go back and be like you missed anything neither. It was just a New Day gimmick match, and it was something to start off the kickoff show. Next match to open up the actual pay-per-view was Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton in a Hell in a Cell match. In my opinion, this match is one of the best matches of the night. I actually did like this match. The two veterans here went at it. Randy Orton went over in this match. he took the screwdriver in this match, y'all, and drove it through. You know, Jeff Hardy got those holes in his ears. Well, anyway, he took the screwdriver and poked it through the hole that's in his ear, and took the screwdriver and started twisting his ear and shit. Right, it looked crazy, but I think they did a good job getting over the match. Jeff Hardy does well in these type of matches anyway. Randy Orton's one of the most underrated guys who have matches in WWE. I think people shit on Randy. Randy's throughout his career has had some tough matches. Even I remember the one that he had with Mick Foley years ago was the one where really caught my eye, and I said Randy can go when Vince lets him go. Randy can go. Randy versus John Cena had a good match a few years back. Randy and Edge also had a good match a few years back. Randy's pulled out some of the best matches from a lot of people over the years. It just seems like Vince doesn't like. Seems like Vince has been holding something against Randy Orton a little bit his whole career. Like they'll push him, but then they'll pull him right back. But anyways, let's get on to Randy Orton won the match. Good match. I'm giving that match a 4. I enjoyed that match. I'm still in thought. I'm gonna rewatch these whole pay-per-view because I didn't watch the whole thing with a bird's eye like I typically do because I was watching. I'm multitasking watching this in a football game. But from what I've enjoyed out of the match and seen, I give that a 4. Up next, you had Becky Lynch and Charlotte for the women's title, the SmackDown title, which was a good match, but I feel like we could have got more out of them. Like they should have gave them 20 minutes. Charlotte and Becky should have got 20 minutes. They could have told their story in a longer match, give them more time. I felt like when it got to the end of that match, it happened so quick. But Becky won the championship. She's now the SmackDown's women's championship once again. This is her second title run. So congratulations to Becky. After the match, Charlotte went to shake her hand. And Becky was like, "You ain't stealing my moment," and walked off. She got the crowd behind her right now, big time. She's over. I give Becky Lynch and Charlotte a 3.5. No, a 3. I'm going to take the 5 off there just off the fact that I know they could have gave us better. But I'm going to give them a 3. A good match, not bad. But we could have got better from Charlotte and Becky Lynch. Up next, we got, I'm going to keep my eye on this here. Okay, still 20-3. Up next, we had the Raw Tag Team Championship match. Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. An awesome tag team match. While I watched this match, I was like, see what happens when you let these guys have a tag team match, Vince? I like the back and forth between both teams. Dolph and Seth stole the show. Dolph had a hell of a run during this the end of the match. The way they finished the match was good. It felt like they told a story. They gave them enough time to get everybody over in this match. And the tag team champions remained. Drew and Dolph kept the belts. They are still your WWE Raw Tag Team Champions. I'm going to give that match a 3.5 out of 5. By the way, for those wondering how I rate them, they're about 5 stars. We thought about doing them by 10, but I was like, nah, 10's too much when you start counting stars. We'll go by 5. But I give that match a 3.5, a good match. Overall, I think the pay-per-view, the matches were solid. But once again, which we'll get to at the end, they booked the end fucked up, which we'll talk about when we get to the main event. There was one spot at the end there where what I don't like what WWE is doing is trying to make it seem like you know how they do the oh my god moments. Right now they have this oh my god moments with everything. Like what was the other match? And Michael Cole said something and I was just, this is fucking ridiculous. It was the mixed tags match. And I should have wrote down exactly what he said because I knew I'd end up forgetting. But Bree did something that was something so small. But you know, Michael Cole tried to put it over the top, and I'm going, why do they try to put everything over the top that we're seeing with our eyes? You know what it was? She botched something, and he tried to fix it. But the way he fixed it, he tried to fix it, he over exaggerated it, made it look bad. To a viewer who's seen it with an honest eye would be like, come on, Michael Cole, you sound stupid. They need to stop the over exaggerating. Every time someone gets hit with a chair or falls off the anything that is 25% of what we used to get in the Attitude Era, Michael Cole oversells the shit, and it's just fucking disgusting. It's like, get Vince's balls out of your motherfucking mouth, Michael Cole. This shit is obnoxious as shit. We can see what's going on. We got eyeballs. Like, this shit's annoying. But then you had the WWE Championship match, AJ and Joe. Well, I've seen better out of AJ and Joe, but we're talking 10 years ago. Both of these men are in their 40s, so they're not going to get out there. AJ ain't going to do the things he used to do 10 years ago. Joe isn't going to do the same neither. And I think Joe just got back from injury. But this was actually a good match. I thought it started real slow, but by the time they built up the match and got to the end, I liked how they did it. But again, didn't they just do this pin last pay-per-view or just recently with somebody pinning someone, but they got their body up in the air and they pin them? That, you get what I'm saying? The reverse pin thing. I could have swore we just seen that finish last pay-per-view. I can't name it, pinpoint exactly where it was, but I could have swore we just seen this. So I didn't like that part of it. And then the way they're treating Joe looks kind of lame. They're turning Joe into a crybaby and creepy. This whole family shit that Joe's doing, they could have did way better than this. I said this from the get-go. But I'm going to give Joe and AJ a 3 out of 5. It was a good match. Wasn't great. Wasn't bad. AJ retained, kept the belt. I think they already announced tonight that they're going to do Joe versus Paige. Because while we was backstage crying, Paige stepped up to him and told him him and AJ, I think they're going to do like a no holds bar at the super showdown. So that, I'm guessing that'll be the finale. I wonder. I don't think they're gonna put the belt on Joe. I'm curious to see where they're gonna go with. I honestly believe what they should do is move Bobby Roode back to SmackDown. They shouldn't have moved him to Raw anyway. The next up should be Bobby Roode over on SmackDown. Anyways, we'll go over to what was next. What was next? I think was the worst match of the night. The mixed tag match. And I'm going to call WWE on the hypocrisy. And our society on our hypocrisy. Because we run around saying all violence ain't good, right? No matter if it's man or woman, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then we're talking about everything being equal and whatever, blah, blah, all at the same time, right? So then they're trying to do these mixed tags matches to where you have man and woman mixed tags, which you call mixed tags match. Now, during the WWE mixed tag match, that's why I like Lucha Underground. They don't care. Mixed tag match is a mixed tag match. The lady gets in with the dude, then y'all wrestle. But in WWE, they'll allow the girl to beat up on the guy, but you'll never see the guy do a wrestling move on the girl. So it's confusing when they're trying to say that this whole women's evolution, this whole equal thing, because it's like you're still showing that it's okay that women can hit on the men, but the men can't even clothesline a bitch. Ain't happening. Can't put it in the figure four. But it is what it is. I thought the match was okay. It wasn't that great. I'm not a Bree Mode fan at all. I think the Bellas are the last stench of the diva era of the girls that couldn't really wrestle and they just got in where they fit in. Not a fan of it. Oh, Maurice is one of the last two, but she don't really wrestle anyways. Ms. Kicks made me laugh while I'm watching this motherfucking match. I'm going, Miz kicks look so fake. His punches look so fake. He looks like he's wrestling training sometimes. He's wrestling in training. Like he gives all the shit you're supposed to hide away live on TV. Like you could see it. But Miz went over on Daniel Bryan and them. And you know what? Watching this match, I think Daniel Bryan's lost his spice. I think Daniel Bryan's lost his, that indie spice. That he just seems like he lost a step. He ain't got it like that no more. The crowd don't even seem really behind him like that. Look like it's not the same energy. Miz went over. I don't know what they're gonna do with Daniel Bryan. I hope they're killing this Miz and Maurice and Daniel Bryan and Bree shit. I don't want to see it again. Knowing they'll probably hold it until some fucking Survivor Series or something, which I hope does not happen. Then you have up next. Oh, I didn't rate that match. I'm giving that match a 1.5. Now we had Ronda Rousey and Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss in this match, her acting was horrible. This whole when Ronda grabs you instead does this mean fucking retarded look is stupid. It's just stupid. It looks fake and it looks bad. She needs to practice it more where it's more believable. We know Ronda's the baddest woman in WWE. We know she can kick ass. But she doesn't have to try to oversell this shit. It makes her look stupid. Oh, she got my arm. Oh my God, it's the look on Alexa Bliss's face at the end of the match. I was just like, fuck, man. This is too fake. She did a horrible job of selling it. Me too, score up. I'm doing the same. But Ronda went out and won the match. Alicia Fox is annoying. I don't even know the reason why they were there. There was one point where she threw Alexa Bliss out of the ring onto Alicia and Mickey, and it just makes two former women's champions look like gophers. I hate how WWE does that. They'll take former women's champs or former champs when they see it like, well, they don't mean shit anymore, and make them look weak. Mickey James should never look weak because in the next few years they're going to be trying to push Mickey James was so great, Hall of Fame this, Hall of Fame that. But Ronda won this match. I'm going to give this a 1.5 neither. 2. I don't think this match was good. Ronda's still green in a lot of spots. And her and Alexa because where Ronda's still green in spots, Alexa is overacting in a lot of these. Because I know Alexa can do better than this. I've seen her do this for the last couple years. But with Ronda, she's trying to oversell a bit with dealing with Ronda, and it's making her acting come off like fake. This match, the mixed tag match, these two were my most dislikable matches of the night so far. I didn't really enjoy these like the other ones. Then you had the finale. We had the finale. Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns. You had a slugfest going on between the two. I mean, what do you expect between the two besides fists and a couple body slams and throwing each other into the cage and shit like that? The stairs and things like that. It's two monsters, basically. The Shield got involved. Dolph and Drew got involved. They fought it out, beat each other up, and it was all, crazy pandemonium until both teams were basically knocked out. And then the music hit. Brock came out looking like he lost 10, 15 pounds. Came out with Paul Heyman. Mick Foley goes out to try to stop him and shit. Paul Heyman sprayed some shit in Mick Foley's face. That was funny. But what I didn't like is that I think they should have let the match finish. This non-finishing the main events is stupid. They got to cut this shit out. Brock came out beat up Braun, beat up Roman Reigns. Ref waved off the match. A new ref came out, waved off the match, so it was a no finish. No, they didn't finish the goddamn match. So here WWE goes with this overbooking shit instead of just having Brock come out after whoever had won the match. But I believe they're setting this up. Now I wonder if this is going to be at the Showdown in Australia or if they're doing this for October's pay-per-view, a triple threat. But I think they're setting this up for a triple threat match, which is fine by me. I wouldn't mind seeing the match should be called Kill Yourself. Brock, Braun, and Roman, and they just go out there no holds bar. I'd like to see that shit, to be honest. So I'm not mad that we're gonna get a triple threat match. I'm just disappointed in the booking, which is to be expected when it comes to WWE. That's how they roll. Did you guys see the preview that they kept playing over and over for the Marine 6? Did you see Cockeye HBK? I was sitting laughing my ass off. I was going, no, they didn't get Shawn Michaels to do a movie. Shawn Michaels, I can't even remember the one line that he says in this movie. I was like, if they didn't give this nigga the typical tough guy one-liner, his eye all crooked. I said WWE Studios is hilarious. You retire, we'll put you in a movie, Shawn Michaels. But let me talk to y'all in the chat here before we get ready to roll out here. Because then there's 46 seconds left. Dallas is up by 10. Anyway, Simply Deep said, Mickie James is a great wrestler, but not Hall of Fame worthy. She'll be in the Hall of Fame. It's WWE. She's been there. Her tenure was long enough. She's accomplished enough in women's wrestling, because you got to think, they'll also add her Impact run, because that still adds, they won't mention it, but it still adds to her credibility in wrestling. What she did in wrestling, because don't forget, they add people who have never even been in WWE in the Hall of Fame. So they will add Mickie James. You said they don't like Alexa. I like Alexa. She's grown a lot. And in fact, I remember her when she couldn't wrestle, when she was with Buddy Lee and what's the other guy's name? Buddy Murphy and I can't even remember the other guy's name. But when she was with those guys and she couldn't wrestle, she grew a lot in the last 3 years, man. And when she's on the mic, she's actually better than a lot of the nice interception. Was an interception out of bounds? She's actually better than a lot of the other females on the mic. Did he get his feet in? No, out of bounds. So she's not bad. She's good in ring and she's good on the mic. But you said Shawn Michaels was in another WWE movie. What movie? I haven't watched a WWE movie since the Kane one. What's it called again? I've watched 2 WWE movies. The very first Marine, and then the Kane movie. And then I stopped watching them. I've never watched them since. I may take some time and go, hey, let me give these a chance. But I haven't. There's other things that I'll go watch first. See No Evil is the Kane movie. And I haven't seen that in so long, I don't remember it. I don't remember the movie. Like, if I watched it again, it'd be like me watching a brand new movie, because I haven't watched. Even the Marine, because I haven't watched them. When did they come out? Like 2005? 6, some shit like that, 2005ish. So it's been years since I've seen those, man. Maurice and Brie Bella was not ready to return to the ring. No, not at all. And Daniel Bryan is not looking as sharp in the ring that he used to, man. He's lost a step. I don't know if it's ring rust or if it's passion. In my honest opinion, it looks like passion. I don't know why I know why. His wife's there, his family's there. It's a family thing. It's a guaranteed check and all that other stuff. But I honestly believe Daniel Bryan should have hit up fucking Cody Rhodes and them guys and returned back to indie wrestling. He needs that fresh breath of air to be reminded that he is the man. Seems like he's forgotten that. His in-ring hasn't shown since he's gotten back. In my opinion, he isn't the best wrestler in WWE right now. Seth Rollins has put on way better matches than Daniel Bryan in the last year. That's just my honest opinion. Nikki's better than her sister, and they both suck, but Nikki's a little better. If I had to pick one, yeah, Nikki's a little better. But they're both not good. Like, Nikki's one of the worst divas, well, woman in the company right now, and she's been there the longest out of her and her sister. Between her, Alicia Fox, and her sister, those three have been there the longest, and the Bellas are the worst. Alicia's kind of with them. But that's because they got that diva stench. They got that diva stench. Then they kept showing the mixed tag team tournament. They got the goddamn Kevin Owens and Natty called the Pogs. Boy, if they don't keep making Kevin Owens look bad out here, man, they gotta cut this shit out, man. You said Alicia's a better wrestler than the Bellas. I won't argue that. I won't disagree or agree with that because because to me, all three have that diva stench.
At the end of the game with Diggs to beat New Orleans, stayed in bounds.
The Giants trying to do a onside kick. You said, have you been watching the Mae Young Classic? No, I need to catch up. In fact, last night I started watching Domination, the New Japan shit, but I was up too late and I just fell asleep. I got to go back and finish watching it. I mean, not Domination, Destruction in Hiroshima. I don't know why the hell I said Domination. But I'm going to go back and watch the New Japan event, and then I'll go probably watch some of the Mae Young Classic sometime this week. I got to catch up with it. A lot of wrestling right now to watch, man. That's why I said when people think wrestling's dead, wrestling's not dead. There's a lot of wrestling out there right now. You just got to have your ears to the wrestling streets. I'm glad that MLW re-signed Ray Phoenix and Pentagon Jr. That means they're not coming to WWE. I'm glad about that. I didn't want them coming near WWE. For them to tone the shit down to Pentagon. You know how bad they'll tone down Pentagon Jr.? Man, don't want to see it. Good win, Cowboys. Good job. We're 1-1, tied for first place in the division. Now let's go get ready for next week, gentlemen. Good job. We beat the New York Giants. That's a division win we need. Good win. But yeah, you said I hope they're not going. They just signed a I can't remember how long the contract was, but they won't be coming to WWE no time soon. They won't be coming anytime soon. And that's a good thing. What did you guys like, Deep? What did you like out of the pay-per-view tonight? What was your favorite part of the pay-per-view tonight? Was there anything you really enjoyed? Anybody else can answer that question as well. Anything you really liked? Anything you really hated? You can talk about both. Boom, boom. I want to see this women's not the women's classic, the women's Evolution pay-per-view. I'm going to be watching that. They better not screw that pay-per-view up. You know what they should do for the women's pay-per-view? Call Gail Kim first, apologize to her for how they treated her, and make sure they give her a well-represented spot in this pay-per-view. Even if it's just for one night. Make right on their wrong. How they treated Gail Kim was messed up. If they're doing this with women's evolution shit, that's why I was behind her when she called them out for the women's evolution shit. Cause she knows that shit's fake. They could have been had a women's evolution. Instead, y'all paid more attention to Kelly. Keep going. What's Michelle McCool? Who else? The list goes on. You had women that can wrestle. Y'all never put that belt on Miss Jacqueline. Y'all never put that belt on Ivory. Y'all didn't put that belt really on Molly Holly like that. Women that y'all had during those eras that could actually wrestle. Yeah, Vince was considered with who looked the best. No, Joe didn't win the title. Joe lost. Look how they treated Awesome Kong when she came over. They made her, remember Awesome Kong? When they had her crying in the ring for no damn reason. And we never knew why. We still don't know why. Kong cried in the ring. We still don't know why. Maybe it's like the Mark Henry thing with the hand baby. Like shit. Jackie was a women's champion one time. For a little bit. No. Was it Jacqueline or Miss Jackie? Was Jacqueline women's champion? I'm trying to remember now. I'm going to have to go look. Because my memory I don't remember. Because you know there's two Jacquelines. The one that was with DX. I don't even remember if she won the belt or not. He said Joe needs to win the title before the year ends unless Miz beats Styles. I think, I don't think they have intentions on putting the belt on Samoa Joe. I think Samoa Joe is just another guy to hold AJ Styles over until they decide to take the belt off AJ Styles to somebody else. Maybe Miz. Possibly Miz, more than likely. I think that's why they're lining all this Miz winning and, Miz is all over the place being promoted. So it wouldn't surprise me if it's Miz. It's really hard for me to see who else have they built up right now on SmackDown. They really haven't built anyone up next. Shinsuke's got the United States title. And a shame they didn't have Shinsuke involved in tonight's pay-per-view at all. They didn't even give Shinsuke a spot in here to get him a storyline. They got nothing for Shinsuke. Which is fucked up. They called Ty Dillinger up. Ty Dillinger's been called up now for how long? Been over a year. I want to say 2, but I'm not sure. It hasn't been 2 yet. Ty Dillinger's been called up, barely used. I don't know why they called Ty Dillinger up. They should have kept him in NXT. Their main rosters are too heavy, and they're too lopsided. There's too much guys that could be and should be pushed as main eventers on Raw who don't even get TV time because there's too many on Raw. You may see it for 2-3 minutes. Now when it comes to SmackDown, there's not enough top guys right now. There's literally only AJ, Joe. You can call Orton still a top guy. Shinsuke. That's it. Jeff Hardy if you wanna. On Raw there's plenty. You said Trish Sable. Oh, hold on, let me go back. You know Vince gave the title to every blonde he had a hard on for it. Right, exactly. Jackie wasn't DX, that was Tori. No. Not Tori Wilson. Jackie. Or no, maybe you're right. Was her name Tori? Damn, cuz my memory's going. Her name was Tori, wasn't it? There was 2 Tories, not 2 Jackies. You know what I'm thinking, Deep? Didn't Tori change her name to Jackie when she ended up in TNA or something like that? That's where I'm getting the confusion from. Didn't she end up in TNA? The Miss Tori? And she called herself Jackie? Is either that or WCW? I can't fucking remember. It's been so long. So much happens in wrestling. Do you remember Tori was obsessed with Sable? Sable turned heel. Yeah. Trish, Sable, Michelle, Tori, etc. I can see that Carmella is turning face. Yes, I seen that. Well, I seen that on SmackDown. I caught that in the highlights. I was like, okay, they're getting ready to turn Carmella face. She's over enough to go face. Tori was in WCW. Not Tori Wilson. Because my memory is losing. I'm going to have to go watch some old shit again. You said, why you think Alexa is always in the title hunt? Right. I will say that the way she looks is, the way Alexa looks is a part of the way why she's pushed over. She's pushed too. She's good on the mic and in the ring, but she also looks like what Vince wants to push too. So she kind of has all 3 qualities. She looks the part. She can speak the part, and she can wrestle the part. You kind of can't hate on her for that, though. If she has all 3 qualities, that's a good thing. That's why I said why I don't dislike her, because she got all 3 qualities. You said Jackie Gator. That's who I'm thinking. Jackie Gator, Simply Deep. That's exactly who I was thinking. Jackie Gator. That's who I was thinking of. Jackie Gator. That's exactly what I was thinking of. So it wasn't Tori. I knew I was right with the name. It was Jackie. I just couldn't remember her last name. Jackie Gator. But yo, let me get up out of here, man. I appreciate you guys for your time and enjoying this review with me. Thank you very much. Y'all please do me a favor. Give it a share. Give it a thumbs up. Tell a friend. Bring a friend. Because we like to talk about wrestling. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Shout out to the chat room. Shout out to Scorp and Simply Deep in the chat. Appreciate you fellas. And shout out to Cal Tools here earlier. I will see you guys tomorrow. Y'all know what to do. Hit that red button. Peace. Love. Zone out.